welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be recreating the Padmavati inspired look. I'm probably like the last person in YouTube community to do this, but I think it's better late than never, right? So let's get started. So the first thing I did was prime my face with my NYX Prep+Prime, and then I moved into the foundation. I'm going to be taking the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I'm literally like dabbing it with my beauty blender. I actually did 2 layers of this foundation because you can build it up. And throughout the entire movie, Deepika's face was kept really simple and very fresh, so that was the look I had to keep in mind. Then I'm going to be kind of warming up my face, and for that I'm going to be using a darker shade of foundation, because when you use a darker shade of any kind of foundation, really, it just looks a lot more natural in my opinion. So I kind of just wanted to keep that in mind, not to do any like harsh or really crazy contour. Then for highlight, I'm going to be taking the NARS Creamy Concealer and just highlighting underneath my eyes and the usual areas. And then I'm going to be taking my damp beauty blender and just blend it out. Finally, moving on to the eyebrows, which is the main focus of this entire look. So basically, I started off using my Anastasia Beverly Hills gel pot. I'm just kind of exaggerating the eyebrows and then just working my way in. And then just to soften the look, I went with a powder version on top, as well as I'm basically just combing it and filling them in just so the brows look very natural and full. Creating the unibrow was a little tricky for me because I wasn't too sure how to do it. So I just took my gel eyebrow and I basically just very lightly just draw a few lines, and then what I did is I took the spoolie side of it and then kind of tried to brush it out, but then I realized it did not look good. So then I took my beauty blender and kind of just went on top of it just so it looks very light, but then I was just like, you know what, forget it. So instead I opt for a pencil, which is the BrowFood, and I just very lightly just used the pencil and kind of like feathered that out with my fingers. Moving on to the eyes, I'm just going to first conceal my eyelids so the colors don't crease. And then I'm going to be taking the Kat Von D powder, and then I'm just basically just going to go on top of the eyelid and as well as underneath my eyes, just to prevent any kind of fallout, and the eyeshadows will be much easier to apply. So I'm going to be taking the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette, and I'm taking the color Beige, which is like the lightest shade, and I'm going to be using that as like a highlight for my brow bone. I'm going to be taking the color Sandalwood first, and then I'm just kind of going in with that on the outer and the inner portion of the eyelid, and then I'm just very lightly kind of like feathering the colors out because her eyes were very neutral, almost like she was not wearing any kind of eyeshadows, so I just wanted to keep that in mind. And then the second layer I'm doing is the color Henna, which is a little darker reddish toned. And very lightly, I'm going to be taking the color Suede just so the eyes have a little bit of a definition. And I'm going to be taking the color Moondust for the center of my eyes, just so the eyes are a little bit brighter. I'm going to be taking the Inglot Gel Eyeliner to do a winged eyeliner. And after that, I felt like the black gel liner was a little too intense for this look, so I kind of wanted to soften that up as well. So I just took a black eyeshadow and just went on top of that. Then I'm going to be curling my lashes before I apply mascara, but then I remembered I did not put any kind of eyeshadow on the lower lash line, so I'm taking the color Sandalwood and Henna and just very lightly dusting that. And for the waterline, I'm taking a nude pencil color. Lastly, I'm going to be taking these two colors from the Kat Von D palette, and I'm just very lightly going to warm up my face a little bit more, and then I'm going to be contouring my nose as that's like my favorite part. So after that, I'm just going to move in with the blush, and it seemed like she was not wearing any blush, so I took like the most lightest shade I can find. So this is from NYX. For highlight, I'm going to be taking the What's Up from Benefit, and I'm just going to be blending that with the Beauty Blender as well as my finger. And finally, I'm going to be finishing the look with the Stila's liquid lipstick in the color Patina. That completes the entire look. I hope you guys liked it, and do let me know what other videos or celebrity inspired makeup you would like me to do. And before you leave, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all very soon.